They'll ask you, they could ask you a question, is 3,1 a solution to this following system? Now, remember, the solution has to be what they have in common. So that means that this point has to work for both. So when you test it, we're going to check it, it's got to work in both equations. I feel like this is like a total mom thing to do, like we both have to agree on this, or, you know, like in order for it to happen, or check with your dad first, like it's got to work in both. It can't just work for one of them. So if one says yes and one says no, then it's automatically a no. Please no. So we have our x and y here, which is our 3 and 1, and we're just going to test it. So I don't want you to go ahead and graph this. Like, don't go the work to graph it. This would kind of be a pain of an equation to graph, just because this bottom one, there's a bunch of steps to get y alone. So it'd be a little bit of a pain. So I'd rather just substitute these values in and see if they work. So I'm going to put the x and y into this equation. So x is 3 and y is 1. So 3 minus 1 equals 2. So it works in the first equation. But then we have to check it in the second. Notice the y and x are kind of flipped here, so careful there. So 3 times 1 is our y, plus 2 times x, which is 3. So 3 plus 6 needs to equal 9. So 9 equals 9. So that also works. So this would be a solution for the system. Again, it has to be what they have in common, so it has to work for both. Okay? So they both have to say yes in order for it to work. Questions there at all? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the rest of the time to get working on homework. You have graph paper. This does take a little bit longer because of the graphs. So, oh, sorry. You should have graph paper. I didn't forget about you. Thank you. And I think there's more graphs than you need, but if you end up needing more graph paper, I always have it on hand. So always let me know if I can get it for you. So the homework is listed here. 3 through 23 odds.